hard to wait for all the things that I want. Sometimes I kinda feel like it's just taking too long to get the things I want, what I think I need, but I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I know that sometimes I just need to slow down and trust that you are working all of this out. You know the things I want, what I think I need, but I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose.
Hey everybody, I'm Graham. I've always had the dream of becoming a professional singer. The wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town. I'm kind of afraid to perform in front of other people, but lately I've been starting to gain confidence. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. I think it might help if I didn't have to perform all alone. Like maybe if I was in a band with a guitar player and someone on the drums and maybe a keyboardist. I think a band is the way to go for me. I wonder how we would all sound together. 2, 3, 4! The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all through the... Well, despite how that sounded, I actually did feel more confident. So I guess what they say is true. There is strength in numbers. Or there's confidence in numbers. With the band, you never feel like you're alone. In today's story, we'll hear about 3 guys who were in a really hot situation, but they didn't have to face it alone. I wonder if my band needs a brass section. No, probably not. See you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Brandon. This is the So-and-So Show. Normally my co-host John would be here, but today I guess he decided to... What is going on?
Brandon, would you like some coffee? Whoa! Whoa, how is that coffee mug floating? It's crazy, right?
It's definitely crazy.
Ooh, Brandon, I know that you're freaked out because you can't see me, but don't be. Just keep doing the show, like I'm here, standing beside you.
Okay. Anyway.
Because I am.
Is there a point to all this?
Isn't there always a point to what I do?
Almost never.
The point is, Brandon, you rely on me way too much to do this show. And I want you to feel like you have the confidence to do this show when I'm not around. That's why I'm wearing this green screen, to make myself invisible.
Okay. I think that only works when you're on a green
Oh no,
screen.
Brandon! Whoa! Whoa! The coffee mug's floating around. Better get one more sip of Java. Wow!
Don't want any more. Anyway, today we're talking about confidence.
Look at the cube floating. This magnificent geometrical shape is solving itself. Whoa. Whoa.
It's already solved. Anyway, we're talking about confidence, and we're trying to learn...
I'm super chicken. Look at me, I'm super chicken.
We're trying to learn how to see ourselves the way God sees us.
See yourself, see me. Oh, how did my head just show up? How did my head just show up? Oh, no, it's blocking you.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Say, I thought I was trying to learn how to do the show by myself.
Say no more.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Wish it worked.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
With my zippers down my shirt.
Oh, boy.
Shh. Here we go. Okay, go.
Thank you. Today on the show, we're talking about confidence.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it, man. I thought I could just stand here silently doing nothing, but you know what? I can't do that to you, pal. I just can't. Let's play a game.
Okay, but what kind of game could we possibly play when I can't even see you?
Oh, right. A simple one, mayhaps? For instance, how many fingers am I holding up?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Ready?
3. You're holding up 3 fingers.
How about now?
1,
How about now?
4, 6, 0.
Okay! This is too easy. Let's play a different game. Let's play Marco Polo!
Marco Polo.
You know how to play Marco Polo. You will say Marco, and I will say Polo. Then you'll have to locate me just by the sound of my voice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ready?
Marco,
Polo.
you're right there.
What?
By the chair.
I don't understand why this is. Okay, you know what? Let's play one more game.
We don't need to keep doing this. I can see you.
What? I'm invisible. If I'm not invisible, what's the point of me coming out here wearing this spandex suit?
I don't know, silly sight gag.
I don't do silly sight gags. I'm serious, man.
Dodgeball.
Are you sure about this? No? Are you sure about this, John?
You can't hit me. I'm invisible. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Could have been a lot worse.
How's that?
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh, that.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh!
What's up, fellas?
Tell him I'm invisible.
Sorry, he might be concussed. What are we talking about today, Kellen?
Today's story is about 3 guys who went through something terrifying, but
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
what?
3 ordinary men who had the confidence to stand up for what they believed.
What is happening right now?
We'll hear their story today on Behind the Bible. The Babylonian king, Nebuchadnezzar, ordered the construction of a golden 90-foot tall statue.
Oh, yeah. I love that statue. I remember thinking one day, I wonder if I could get a 90-foot gold statue made. And my officials was like, sure. I mean, let me tell you, it's good to be the king.
Okay, to be clear, King Nebuchadnezzar never gave any on-camera interviews. He lived hundreds of years ago before cameras were even invented.
Hey,
Yes?
this will go a lot faster if you let me do the narrating.
Okay.
Thank you. Nebuchadnezzar decreed that whenever the music was played, everyone must fall down and worship his statue. Anyone who disobeyed this command would be thrown into a blazing furnace.
Okay, look. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean, what's a little worship between the king and his subjects? But how could I have known what was going to happen next?
No one could have known what would happen next. When the music played, all the people worshipped the statue, all except for 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
It's true. We didn't bow down to worship the statue. Look, we serve the king, but we don't worship him or his gods. We worship the one true God.
King Nebuchadnezzar was displeased.
Okay, listen. No king likes to be told no. So when I heard these 3 wouldn't worship my statue, I was angry. I remember saying to them, if you don't bow down right now, you're going in the furnace. Then what God will be able to save you from my power? Yeah, I was in a good place.
Look, we weren't gonna worship the statue, no matter what. So we said to the king, we might be thrown into the blazing furnace, but the God that we serve is able to bring us out of it alive. But we want you to know this, Your Majesty. Even if we knew that our God wouldn't save us, we still wouldn't serve your gods. We wouldn't worship the gold statue that you set up.
I was so mad, like so mad. I ordered that the furnace be heated 7 times hotter than normal. And then I had some of my strongest soldiers to tie up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and throw them into the furnace.
The fire was so hot, the soldiers who threw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the furnace were burned up.
But that wasn't the end of the story.
It sure wasn't.
King Nebuchadnezzar looked into the furnace, and instead of seeing the 3 tied up men, he saw 4 men, and they were walking around. Who was the 4th man in the furnace? Was it a ghost, an angel sent from heaven, maybe even Jesus himself? We don't know for sure. But what we do know is that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the fire unharmed.
The ropes that were tied around us, they burned up. But the rest of us, our clothes, our hair, our bodies, they were perfectly fine. God was with us the whole time.
Clearly, I was wrong about the whole statue thing. I mean, their God was the Most High God. So I gave Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego very high positions in the city. And get this, I decreed that anyone who said anything bad about them would be cut into tiny little pieces and their homes would be turned into piles of trash. Right? That's good, right?
That was a little much, but we appreciate the gesture.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's faith was tested, but in the end, they had confidence that God would be with them, no matter what. This has been Behind the Bible.
The end.
Excuse me, that's my line.
Oh.
The end.
Can I?
Oh, sure. It's all yours.
Thanks. What'd you think, fellas?
That was great.
Yeah, I loved how they said that they knew God would save them, but even if he didn't, they'd still stand for what's right.
Yeah, talk about confidence.
I know, but don't miss this. God was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego the whole time. And God is with us too, so we don't have to face the hard stuff alone.
That's amazing. Hey, thanks, Kellen.
You bet. See you next time.
Bye. You see, John, when you're not around, I'm still not alone. God is always with me.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, in that case...
Yeah.
I don't want to get my lips and my hair cut in the zipper.
Okay.
It's all you.
Oh boy. Reveal the question. When are some times you need to trust God?
When you feel all alone?
Or when you have to face something scary, like moving to a new city or trying out for a sports team.
Talk about it amongst yourself. When are some times you need to trust God?
And we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Or will you be able to see me?
Yes. Marco?
Porno!
John?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find you because you're wearing the green screen suit.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, tag. I don't know. Sorry, you're it.
Okay. Marco.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're right there.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had a ton of confidence, didn't they? They stood for what was right even when they knew what was at stake. And they stood together. All three were thrown into the fiery furnace, and miraculously they weren't alone. God was in there with them the whole time. That's how it is with us too. God is always with us. In fact, after Jesus died and came back to life, one of the last things he said to his disciples was this: "You can be sure that I am always with you to the very end." So that means when you have to do something scary, God is with you. When you feel like you're too tired to move, God is with you. When you need strength, God is with you. And when you're with a band of friends who know you and care about you, God is also there with you. God loves you so much, and he won't let you face this life alone. So here's the one thing to remember today. Trust that God is always with you. Remind yourself when you're feeling less than confident that you are never alone. Well, I should probably get in some practice with my band. Didn't sound very good earlier. I think we need a little Band-Aid. Get it? Band-Aid? I'll see you next time.
Who do we appreciate? You! Yes, you! Go team! Yeah!
Thanks. Are you cheering for me or the viewers?
Both. I mean, you're the best crew ever, Mom, and you guys are the best audience ever. And I just wanted to give you a little confidence boost before we tell today's story. Oh yeah, and I'm Lawson, in case you didn't know. I've got an awesome story today from my cousin Lola. Now Lola is super excited when she gets invited to Emma's sleepover, cause Emma's like the most popular kid in the whole class, probably the whole school, and maybe the whole world. Mom is not super excited, cause she thinks people should like Lola for who she is, not because you're friends with some popular girl. But Lola begs, please, 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 please. So, Lola's mom calls and checks everything out with Emma's mom and says, okay, you can go. And Lola's like, yes! And gets ready in 2 seconds. The sleepover starts out pretty great. Lola just knows 5th grade will be awesome if she's friends with Emma and Chloe and Sophia and Addison. She makes her pizza just like they do. She paints her nails just like they do, with extra glitter. She looks through the yearbook just like they do. But then Emma starts saying mean things about how some kids look. And Chloe, Sophia, and Addison do too. And then they look at Lola and wait for her to say mean things too. And Lola freezes up and pretends she's got something in her throat. She's really glad when Emma's mom tells them it's lights out and they crawl into their sleeping bags. But a few minutes later, Emma pops up and says, let's sneak down and watch Fast and Ferocious. And Chloe, Sophia, and Addison are like, okay. Lola knows there is no way Mom would let her watch that movie. She asks, is your mom okay with that? And Emma rolls her eyes and says, Mom won't find out. I use my cousin's Netflix. Lola knows that if she speaks up, she'll never be invited to Emma's again. But she takes a deep breath and says, sorry, I can't watch that. And then Chloe, Sophia, and Addison agree. They're like, we can't watch it either. And then Lola and Chloe, Sophia, and Addison have a blast telling silly ghost stories, while Emma sulks in her sleeping bag until she finally crawls out and joins them. So kids, always remember that you've got what it takes for whatever you face. And also that confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. 2, 4, 6, 8, go be you today. I'll see you guys next time on one thing. Best audience ever, mind and boss, and see you guys later. Bye.
Let revolution start, let it begin with me. You're the king of my heart and you have set me free. I wanna shout it out, I want the whole world to see your love. From the moment time began, you had a purpose, you had a plan. You hold my future in